Hey guys, Totally Randy here. Now listen, we are in the 50th year of hip hop, right? And what does 50 years of hip hop look like in your city? Well, I am in Houston, Texas, and I'm getting ready to talk about 50 years of hip hop look like they're still innovating. They're still actually making history. How exactly? Well, I'm gonna sit down with Buddy Rowe and we're gonna chat it up, all right? You don't know who Buddy Rowe is? Trust me, you're gonna get to know him once you're done watching this interview. Also, 50 years of hip hop in Houston looks like pivots. Bun B's pivot to Trill Burgers, Slim Thug's pivot to construction, even the underground. We have DeLorean with Dex by DeLorean. The pivots are amazing, right? But if you wanna be the star, how do you pivot? Right? How do you actually give your talent to someone else? We're also going to talk to a guy whose pen is almost as cold as his lyrics, all right? So you guys stay tuned, keep rocking with Randy. I'm always having you updated on everything. And shout out to the 50th year of hip hop. Shout out to the anniversary of 50 years and all of you guys out there watching. Hey guys, Totally Randy finally got this man to sit down. Buddy Rowe, thank you for rocking with Randy today.
Thank you for having me.
Now look, I was speaking with you a little bit earlier talking about, what does hip hop look like in your city for the 50th year? But before I get into that, seriously, for those who do not know who you are, can you just kind of drop a little line of who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. I'm Buddy Rowe. I'm from the south side of Houston, Texas, Southwest, Mo City, Broadgate. I'm just a lost kid who found himself, and I'm constantly finding myself every day, every year, whatever new things, present themselves. I'm just open to finding myself for who I am in that moment and documenting it and giving it to the people.
Right, I love that. Now, how long have you been in hip hop?
10 years.
10 years. Yeah. Now I keep hearing that number a lot because they say that it takes you 10 years of full dedication, 10 years of honing your craft, and then you pop. Has that been your success story?
That's what it's looking like.
Right, so let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, so you have your docu-series, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have your docu-series, Lost and Found Out. What is that about, just in case people didn't check it out? Where can we view it, by the way?
So you can view it on KHOU Plus, HTV, but that's more so like a private network.
Okay.
I definitely know that the team is working on getting it on like Tubi and things like that. So right now we know for sure we got KHOU Plus though.
Right, love that. So, you have your docu-series out, basically chronicling your life, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And, you have this history-making album that you dropped. So for those who do not know, your album is entitled
Lost and Found.
That's right, because he's like, I'm all about branding. Check the shirt. Yeah. All right, don't play with that boy.
Shout out Trish though.
That's right. So, Lost and Found is the name of the album as well. The album is history making because it is the first album to be utilized by a school district and the curriculum, right? Inside the curriculum. So I know I'm botching that up, but explain that to us.
So basically, we have a team full of teachers that want to just kind of revolutionize the way that we teach students. We saw that like literacy in Texas was way below the mark. We like the fourth worst in America, and we're the biggest state. Right. So that's like terrible. And so this is just our effort to revolutionize the way that kids receive what we're giving them,
Right.
And Reading with a Rapper has been doing their program since 2018. They started, I just realized, or they just told me through conversation, that I was actually one of the first people to do work with them in 2018. When I started working with them, I thought they had been established for years, but that's just because the idea of what we were doing. Right. And in that time from like 2018 to like maybe 2021, 2022, we began to get statistics and see that the program was working.
Right.
And they took students. I don't wanna botch it and say the wrong thing, but they took a concentrated group of students.
Right.
And they gave them the program, and basically they went in making D's and F's, and after the program they came out making A's and B's.
Right.
Just pretty much showing that it's not the fact that these kids can't learn, it's the way that we're translating the information to them.
And is that because of where they come from? Do you feel like that's because of where they come from?
I believe so 100%. That's what it was for me. You know,
because we're in the 50th year of hip hop, and so I wanted you to correlate. And I love what Reading with the Rapper does. If you guys do not know, if you haven't heard about Reading with the Rapper, please go tap in with them. But correlate, music with learning, because that's basically what you guys do.
Right.
And to see them go from C's and D's to A's and B's, that's paramount.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the concept is ancient, though.
Say that again. I know that's right.
Yeah, the concept is ancient. How did you learn your ABCs?
Right.
Through song. How did you learn how to clap your hands? We teaching my son how to clap. And the first thing we say is, if you're happy and you know it,
clap your hands. And
he does it. So the concept is ancient. The thing is, we haven't revolutionized it for our time. The idea has been there before, but I feel like also people have missed the mark on making it actually something cool and appealing. And they, mixed hip hop with it before, but it's just like nobody wants to feel like you're rapping. Like a 14-year-old don't want to feel like you rapping your ABCs to them.
Yes. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you're absolutely right about that. Now that you say it, I can see it. So they have done the whole hip hop, spin on what's already produced. Mm-hmm. You guys, with Reading with the Rapper, came together and said, no, let's produce hip hop for them,
right,
for the kids. Mm-hmm. Like, that is revolutionary and history making, by the way. I kept asking that question, what does hip hop look like in my city? And last year I kept saying, oh, it's gentrified, there's hip hop. The genre has split because there's so much swagger jacking of it. Mm-hmm. And but then I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, hip hop is innovative because look what you guys are doing with it.
Right.
And so you are a part of a team. You are a part of like an ambassadorship that Reading with the Rapper have that also has one of the hottest MCs ever. Let's not put female MC on that name. Rhapsody is one of the hottest MCs ever.
Absolutely.
Right? And then also Bun B is on the board and things of that sort. Tell me, who has influenced Buddy Rowe?
Bun B, UGK. Not just saying that for the camera.
Right.
Like my parents used to drop us off listening to UGK in the morning.
Oh, wow.
That kind of goes back to like, the conversation of just what you have available. I didn't grow up with a program, with music tailored towards me. I grew up listening to music that reflected the environment I was in.
Right.
So like Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, Master P, 504 Boys, like all of the Southern greats, but then like eventually getting to like Nas, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those guys. Andre 3000.
All right, who's your top five? Let's do a Mount Rushmore. Top five, dead or alive? That's
gonna always change. Let me just give that disclaimer because if I get this in another interview, they're gonna be like, man, it's gonna always change. We 50 years in.
That's right, that's true. I like this because people don't normally say that. Jay-Z, Tupac, Rakim, they automatically.
It changes.
Right. It changes for you.
It changes.
Is there anybody that stays?
J. Cole.
Uh-oh, okay.
J. Cole
Shout
stays.
Shout out Darlene and Dream.
Yeah, J. Cole stays. I want to say Andre 3000 stays, but he don't even. Like it moves around quite a bit. I would say J. Cole though, because J. Cole is the person that when I first started rapping, I'm from Houston.
Right.
So I was rapping about what everybody else was rapping about.
Right.
Because that's what I felt like you were supposed to rap about. I felt like you were supposed to rap about swangers. You're supposed to rap about females. You're supposed to, but I wasn't living none of that. And when I heard J. Cole, you know, because it was like a void when Kanye West kind of like graduated to another level, when he became kind of like a icon.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
He wasn't like backpack Kanye no more.
That's true.
So it was like a void there when I was like in the 8th grade, 9th grade, and J. Cole stepped in, and I was like, oh, he's rapping about being from the hood but not being street. You know, he's rapping about like going to college and, you know, just things that I related to, playing basketball, but it not working out, all of these different things, these different concepts. So J. Cole, I feel like I relate to his story the most. So that's why he stays. Pac is always there probably.
Yeah.
Pac, it'll have to be probably Pac and J. Cole.
Okay.
That never moved, but I'll give it Cole, Pac, Kendrick, Nipsey. I gotta make this one good.
That's a solid list right there so far.
Nipsey, and I can't include myself.
You cannot include yourself.
Okay.
Even though you're great.
Thank you. Did I say Kendrick?
You did say Kendrick.
Okay.
Cole, Kendrick, Pop, and Nipsey. Yeah.
Kanye.
And Kanye, okay. Yeah. Kanye, you made a rapper's list, baby, not a producer's list. I love that. That's an exclusive to me, by the way, because he said Pop and J. Cole would stay. Now, give me some more exclusives. What are you doing? Like, you know, I could literally go back. You guys go and check out. Where can I find you, by the way? Let's get that out there. I need you guys to be looking right now. I know that YouTube has it now, that where you can still watch the interview while you're going to go find him. But where can people find you?
You can find me anywhere at Buddy Rowe 7100. That's BUDDIEROE 7100.
Right, because you know you guys cannot spell or read. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're trying to help. Yeah. This is what the program for.
See, you're picking up what I'm putting down. No, I love it. So give me some exclusives, because like I said, we could go back to NCAA. That was history making for you as well. You know, performing during halftime. Good Morning America. A lot of people are really getting into what you guys are doing. So see you out there, see you working. But what's next for Buddy Rowe?
More of the same. Right now, we still just formulating plans around Lost and Found. I'm working on a comic for it, a comic book. So I guess the next step will be becoming an author.
Okay.
But right now, we kind of just trying to stay in this sweet spot. We thinking about the future. We having those conversations about the future, but we feel like it's still a lot of work, a lot of things that we need to get done.
Absolutely.
Right here in the Lost and Found realm.
Yeah.
And having people just recognize it. You know, it's big, but we need everybody to know about this.
Absolutely. I want everybody to know about it, which is why I requested. It's very rare that I request interviews. But I requested this interview with you because I love what you're doing. Now, ladies, this man is educated. He's really great. He's talented. You know, he's a handsome guy, but you know, pause it right there, because hold up that left finger. Shout out to the left fingers, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're married.
Yeah.
How does your family fit in with everything? Because I'm thinking album. I'm thinking you're getting ready to hit a tour. Like you could do a school tour. You know. But how does your family fit in with everything you got going on? Because we're talking 50 years of hip hop, right? And hip hop is normally, we went from F the Police to conscious rap. From conscious rap to Throat Baby, right? And everybody's saying, like, I got 2 and 3 girlfriends, and my girlfriend got a girlfriend. Buddy Rowe is saying, no, I'm gonna produce this album for kids and help them learn how to read. But also, I'm gonna let y'all know, no, I'm a married family man. That doesn't mix with hip hop culture, or does it?
It does. It does. Like when you do research on the essence, you know, when you go back to like Rakim and all that, he's spitting stuff like 5% of knowledge and stuff like that, and talking about eating healthy, you know, fish, which is my favorite dish. Like they, you know, if I could just be, you know, 100% authentic, we know the people at the top of hip hop don't look like us, and it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest for them to tell us to promote the right things. Absolutely. So that's why they'll give a bag to somebody that's okay with, or not even necessarily okay with, that don't really know better. You know what I'm saying? They love, that's why they say hip hop is a young man's sport. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey ain't really hit his break till he was 30. Right. You know, Jay-Z didn't get on till he was 26. It's not a young man's sport. The thing is, the people at the top, the label executives, they like young people because they're more naive. Right. To what's going on, they don't understand how the same person that's promoting. You ever seen the movie Pootie Tang? Yes. You know what I'm saying? How the label owner is brothers with the same person that own the cigarette company. Right. So of course I'm gonna give a bag to the rapper that's talking about smoking cigarettes, because now my brother finna get paid. Absolutely. You know, and you know, it's about
people that work in the industry really hate to hear that, because there are some independent labels, and there are some people that work in there that are, you know, have integrity, that are trying to help truly. Mm-hmm. But what you're saying is still going on. I mean, let's keep it real. And it's heavy. One of the and this is segues. You know, it's a great segue to me asking you. You know, who would you love to collaborate with if you know, any name? Throw a name out there. Anybody you ever wanted to collaborate with, who would you want to collaborate with? Because you know, someone that's moving up in my list is Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Lil Baby is moving up on my list.
I would collaborate with Lil Baby.
Yeah,
I would.
I'm like, wait a minute. He made me. I am really like picky when it comes to hip hop. But I like a lot of the stuff that he does, and he bodies features. Yeah. You know. Any female? Well, first of all, what's your answer to that? Who would you like to collaborate with? Anybody, doesn't matter.
Anybody? I'm trying to think like super out the box, because I listen to so much music. Right. Like we be listening to like Chloe and Halle and Yuna, and like.
Shout out to Halle for not correcting me too. I was like, she was like, what am I supposed to say? Your name is Haley, and you're here with Totally Randy. And she was like, okay, she didn't even correct. She just said her name the right way. Halle, love them. Those sisters love what they're doing. But that would be a dope collaboration, especially for kids. Yeah. Because she loves kids. They both, you know, love giving back. So that's great. Yeah,
it would probably be something like left field like that, or K-Tronada.
K-Tronada, that's a top one. I love that. Yeah. So, yeah, I could literally sit up. So what we have to do one day is literally just do a pull-up. Yeah. Because our conversation beforehand, this man is on a whole nother level. So we're gonna have to really do a pull-up, because I could sit and talk to him all day long, but he has to go get back to work, make sure those students are getting their just due. And, you know, I got work to do as well. What do you want to leave him with?
Lost and Found, the album, is out now on all streaming platforms. Follow me at BuddyRoe7100, BUDDIEROE 7100. We working. We got a lot of things on the way. More videos coming, more shows, more just extra. We doing the extras over here for your entertainment.
That's right. So look, thank you for rocking with Randy. You guys make sure y'all rock out with Buddy Roe. Make sure you follow him. Don't try to wait until he blows up to be like you were a day one fan. You're not a day one fan if you're not following right now. What you doing next? What are you doing next?
Right now, we got a show.
When's your show?
On the 21st.
Kicking off summer.
Yeah. We have a partnership with the city of Houston now.
Saw that.
So we're doing the Make Music Festival, and Yeah, that's on the 21st, June 21st.
Are tickets free? Are tickets free?
Yeah, it's free. It's free. It's for the community.
I don't do this, but I'm gonna drop that link in my profile. Guys, make sure you go register to come to that show. Buddy Rowe, thanks for rocking out with me. I'm Totally Randy, guys. I'm out.
Thank you.